As we approach now 1 year since the devastating flash flooding in the Hill Country, we're taking time this week to visit stories of healing. Tonight, it happens to be a Kerr County rancher who we in fact met just last year, who found the bodies of 10 flood victims on his own land. Our Bo Evans circling back with him tonight to see if he's been able to find a path to peace.
You know, 10 times heaven touched the earth out here, and it's kind of a sacred ground.
Mike Richards' ranch was his dream. Love come true is the way he says it.
We'd have fishing tournaments with family and friends, and I mean, we spent a lot of time down here. And now, you know, I don't know if it'll ever be the same because we're not the same, you know.
We first met Mike last July. He lost his cabin on the Guadalupe when the river rose. But what he found will forever stay with him. Mike discovered the bodies of 10 people who died in the flood on his land. At the time, he told me he couldn't sleep till he knew every person on his land had been found.
I just want to lay my head down on my pillow as soon as I can and say that I don't think anymore of them on my land, you know. And I owe that as a father, as a grandfather, as a neighbor.
Today, there are no more bodies left to bury, but those sleepless nights remain.
From July 4th to well, I guess today, I've watched the sun come up.
Those 10 souls still weigh heavy on his heart.
But I wasn't prepared for it. I don't know how any man could be prepared for that. I think it was just the broken heart, you know. It's what it does to you. And man, I ain't had it broken like that before.
But there can still be beauty in a broken heart. This is one of the most peaceful spots on Mike's ranch. The Guadalupe slows to a babbling brook at the base of this tree, now a place of reflection.
A counselor from Camp Mystic was found at the base of that tree.
The volunteers that helped Mike retrieve her body marked it with a cross. One more reminder of what happened here.
Something special to be a little counselor up there, you know, and helping all those kids, and all she did was wanting to have fun that weekend.
But Mike is determined to not let this overwhelming sadness define him and his land he loves so much. He wants to reclaim it for himself and the 10 people who came to rest here, this sacred ground where heaven touched the earth 10 times.
I want to build a big pavilion where I can have barbecues and stuff like that. And those that want to come up here, that spent time out here with us searching, man, I want them to come up here and enjoy themselves and see what Guadalupe's like, you know, on good terms, you know, on our terms.
Because even after everything that's changed Mike and the Hill Country, he's choosing to move forward.
You can wake up every day and decide what kind of day it's going to be, and you know, you're going to have a good day, you're going to look at everything in the past and dwell on it, you know, and that don't do anybody any good. So I'm just going to keep putting one foot in front of the other and see what happens.
Just like the river, life keeps moving, even after the storm. In Kerr County, Bo Evans, CBS News, Texas.
We're certainly thinking about Mike and everybody affected this week. Some new details to share with you tonight about the apartment explosion that killed 3 people in Dallas's Oak Cliff neighborhood back in late May. Got a preliminary report today from the National Transportation Safety Board, and it says that the gas line that was hit, that triggered the blast, was not marked prior to digging. It's a bit of a surprise to hear that. According to the report, there were no flags or spray paint markings showing where that gas line was located. We know the engineering firm who hired the drilling company to collect a soil sample had contacted 811 before that work began. That's the notification system, by the way, that contractors are legally required to use before they dig. Records show Atmos crews did respond to the site. They marked some underground lines, but according to the NTSB, that gas line that was hit was not among them. On to our World Cup coverage tonight. Man, things came alive. Watch parties all across North Texas tonight. The energy was palpable. U.S. men's team advances now to the round of 16. Live look as things slow down a little bit in Sundance Square. We got a work day tomorrow. So Fort Worth starting to slow down a little bit. Fans are still celebrating, a few of them out there, though. Bill Jones, crazy game for the United States tonight.
In more ways than one. You know, in modern World Cup history, the U.S. best finish was a trip to the quarterfinals back in 1998. But this win has to rank as the biggest so far in U.S. soccer history. It came on American soil, and it came complete with a lot of outrage, too. It took nearly the entire first half before the U.S. was able to break through against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Brooklyn-born and Great Britain raised Folarin Balogun scored his third goal of this World Cup to give the U.S. a 1-0 lead. But controversy in the second half as Balogun gets tangled up with the Bosnian defender, and after a video review, he was sent off with a red card, playing shorthanded the rest of the way. The U.S. wins 2-0, advancing to play Belgium in the round of 16 Monday night in Seattle. However, because of the red card, Flo Balogun can't play the next game. Reaction on that and more coming up later in sports.
All right, we'll look forward to that. But the excitement we all know was felt at Fan Fest in Dallas. One of our producers, Adrian Ortega, takes us over to Fair Park tonight.
USA! USA!
We're going to win easily. Easily. They're not going to score at all.
A win? We want to win? We want to win. I am from Bosnia! Tickets to America!
USA! USA! We just won, baby.
We made history!
Big thanks to our producer, Adrian Ortega. Good time out there. World Cup returns to North Texas on Friday. Australia taking on Egypt for the final matches in the round of 32. Egypt fans expected to march through Arlington ahead of that match. Kickoff is set for 1 p.m. Dallas Stadium in Arlington. And looking ahead to the only round of 16 match that'll happen here, we're going to find out tomorrow which teams will play. It will be the winner of Portugal-Croatia and also the winner of Spain-Austria. Those winners will come to Dallas Stadium to play next Monday. As Independence Day celebrations begin all across North Texas, there's a young girl here experiencing a drone show for the very first time. Doesn't sound like a big deal until you understand that she's visually impaired. Tonight, our Marissa Armas to show all of us how all this came together in a great story that you'll only see here on CBS News Texas.
As hundreds of North Texans gather for the North Tarrant Chamber Family Fireworks and Drone Show, for Christy Burke and her 10-year-old daughter Payson Stallcup, it's the drones they're looking forward to.
She's usually kind of bored at fireworks shows, and so I'm like, oh, maybe I can give her something to where she can understand what we're all seeing.
Payson is visually impaired. And an avid K-pop Demon Hunters fan. Before the show, Burke reached out to Sky Elements drone shows,
Lay him down.
hoping they could send some still images of all the drone sequences that will be shown during the show.
Honestly, I didn't have any expectations, was just hopeful that they might send a few of the images that I could make accessible for her to feel.
The images can be loaded into a special device called the Monarch, which converts images into Braille, allowing Payson to fill each drone design before it appears in the sky. And after just a few messages back and forth with the company, Sky Elements agreed.
I was like, oh, that's really cool that they actually responded. Like, I know they're busy out here doing all this, so I wasn't sure if I'd get a response or not, but I was hopeful.
The company not only sent the images ahead of time for Payson to load into her Monarch, but they even invited the family behind the scenes to experience the drones up close before takeoff.
That's the body. That's the pointy part that he was talking about.
I just hope that she takes away tonight something truly special, where she can be a part of something that she doesn't normally get to be a part of. That way she can understand that what's going to happen in the sky rather than having just to rely on somebody describing it to her.
And finding this type of accessibility for the visually impaired is rare.
You don't know if you don't know.
Ben Davison is Payson's visually impaired teacher. He's worked with her since she was 16 months old.
Having this, I'm hoping it'll get the word out to other companies who do this. Provide images on your website so parents can have access and give it to their students, to their children.
And as the sun finally set, Payson's big moment in action, giving Payson the chance to experience the 4th of July in a way she'll never forget.
That's cool.
Yeah.
In North Richland Hills, Marissa Armas, CBS News, Texas.
Good people doing good things. Our favorite stories.